to the second half. GlobalPort deploying Kabagnot, Kelly Nabong, Stanley Pringle, Mark Isip, and Keith Jensen.
And you like how he's actually going for those offensive rebounds as well. And you know, he's not running after the basketball game. He's allowing himself to be part of this system of GlobalPort and getting his attempts off those.
Pringle, shot was erased. For Talkitex, they have Matt Rosser, Jason Castro, Larry Fonasher, Kelly Williams, and Jay Washington. And Castro zigzagging his way inside.
Well, just really good to see Jason Castro on the open court. Napakahirap pigilan. If you know that he's quick on the half court, mas lalo na pagdating sa full court because he's able to gather so much speed and quickness to be able to do ankle breakers.
Foul on Jason Castro, his first personal foul. 2-point lead for the Batang pair with a minute going by here in the third quarter. Pringle, Nabong, shot clock reads 7. Alex Cabagnot slicing through.
Good read that time by Alex Cabagnot. That was because of that two-man game of Nabong and Stanley Pringle. Nag-iba yung depensa, yung pag-switch nitong Talkitex.
Drive by Rosser.
Still struggling so far.
And Pringle loses the ball, recovered by Isip, slapped away by Washington, and then Jensen will miss the 3.
Jay Washington, that's his second block off the ball game, helping out. You know, I like what I'm seeing from Jason Castro now because it seems like he's more calm and collected, not really trying to run after that game. Makikita mo nun dati, pag pasok niya, naghahanap talaga siya ng puntos. Ngayon, he's more composed.
Larry, the shot was deflected, or pass rather was deflected. 2 minutes going by in the third quarter. Pringle goes right, finds Cabagnot. 14 to shoot. Alex Cabagnot, 15-footer is good.
Well, Cabagnot seems like he's really comfortable with the system now. If you remember, there were tense moments between him and Coach Pidot in the previous conferences because he was being called out by Coach Pidot, and now the management and the coaching staff have brought, you know, more guns, more artillery to help Alex Cabagnot. And I feel, you know, Cabagnot, he's a good one-on-one player, but at the same time, he knows how to make his teammates better.
Which is why, you know, it's very intriguing. Titignan mo yung backcourt ng GlobalPort, the combination of Cabagnot and Pringle, who just made a jumper as Larry misses a 3. Rebound, Castro, putback is good. And going back to GlobalPort, that's a dangerous backcourt because both are scoring threats. Both can penetrate. Alex has experience and Pringle has that, you know, enthusiasm for a rookie.
At hindi rin bata naman kasi to si Stanley Pringle. He's had a number of years of experience as well. But the beauty of it is they're both wanting to win. Itong si Cabagnot, you know, there are games that when he needs to score, he'll score. Dati, wala siyang option. Kinakailangan talagang pumutos. But now, with a better lineup for GlobalPort, he has that opportunity to get his teammates a little bit more involved, which that means he doesn't have to play as many minutes, which will hopefully refrain him from any injuries.
Castro, Washington, he's been shooting well, but he missed that time. Rebound by Pringle. Pringle goes right. Pringle all the way. No, almost, but not quite.
Which just goes to show you, ginawa niya parang dalawang move yun pareho, but still able to elude the defense.
Rosser. Fonasher, reverse layup is good. And we're tied at 45.
You talk about evolution, pinag-usapan natin niya si Coach Jong. Larry Fonasher, evolution of his basketball game from college to when he first joined the PBA all the way up to Gilas, and now once again in Talkitex. Ang galing nung evolution na, naging complete player na si Larry.
Nabong. Kelly Nabong with a drive and a layup. Balikan lamang sa GlobalPort, 47-45.
If he's able to be to get a number of those shots, it's going to be a lot more effective and get more minutes. Because hindi na siya isasag off lang ng lahat ng tao. And once he gets the ball, he is now a threat.
Alex Cabagnot picked up by Rosser. Trying to look for Buenafe. Instead goes to Stanley Pringle. Calls the play here. Gets a pick from Mark Isip. Pringle for 3. Yes, sir!
The real thing. He is the real thing. Itong si Stanley Pringle. A lot of people are saying, oh, maybe he's just quick. Walang outside shot. But with how he's shooting those outside shots, makikita mo komportable siya the way he takes it.
Shot clock down to 5. We're being treated to this great duel between Jason Castro and Stanley Pringle.
Well, both guys can break you down. It depends na lang kung paano ka magre-react. Then they find that little hole, that split second to be able to get that shot up. And, it's one thing to be able to leave your defender and make a shot. Pero sa kanila, they leave their defender, they make the shot, and they make it look so easy.
Nonoy Baclao is back for GlobalPort. Here's a thought.
Okay.
You look at GlobalPort as Cabagnot fires a step back jumper and connects. So pinag-usapan na natin, Pringle and Cabagnot in the same backcourt, dangerous. Wala pa nga si Terence Romeo dito because Terence is competing in the FIBA 3-on-3. So inadagdag mo pa si Terence Romeo in the mix as Rosser goes baseline and he wanted to slam it in the face of Nonoy Baclao. And he will take 2.
That was all that frustration that he's been having in the first 2 quarters. This is good. He's showing yung gigil. Itong si Matt Rosser. Look at him going to that baseline and wanting to slam off that defense of Nonoy Baclao. Let's go back to your point. Terence Romeo, a guy also who can shoot from the outside and can penetrate. So can you imagine kung tatlo silang magkakasabay, napakahirap depensahan.
Tama. No, it is true. I mean, those are triple threat. But although I am not sure if
magsasabay-sabay sila.
Yes, if Coach Pido is going in that direction.
Dahil okay nga yun sa opensa, pero pagdating naman sa depensa, mahihirapan sila because they're going to be a lot smaller.
That's right. Valid point. Buenafe for 3. Yes, sir.
But the good thing about it is he has 3 options in any single game to be able to put that person in a situation that he wants.
And here's Pringle. Wow, he is fast. And he just winked at J-Wash and then went for the layup.
Kind of reminds you of a Sol Mercado when he first came in. Yung separation na kinikreate niya once he attacks the basket.
We'll take this time out. We'll be back in a moment. Complete arsenal. Penetration. Going inside. Pulling up from a three-point country. I mean, he's going head-to-head here with Jason Castro, and it doesn't seem bothered by it.
Oh, not at all. Hindi man lang siya na-intimidate or anything. He knows what he can do. And, 13 points so far for Stanley Pringle, make that 14. And the good thing about it, ang ganda ng kanyang field goal percentage at wala siya masyado turnover.
Yep. And then I dare say, if kung basahin lang naman natin itong game na kino-cover natin, he is not playing like a rookie. Is that an accurate description?
Definitely very accurate because also, usually pag sinabi mong rookie, may jitters ka and you don't make too many good decisions. But so far, yung mga pinipili ng sitwasyon, when to attack, when to pull up, when to pass, has been on point.
Because it's not often that you describe a star rookie as steady. Because when you're a star rookie, and especially when you're in a team na yung grabing inaasahan from you, you get overexcited. Sometimes you force the issue, and as you mentioned, that creates errors and turnovers. Meantime, Rosser fires, no go. Rebound, Nonoy Baclao.
And it seems like he's not tight at all. Diba yun na dala na yun epekto na yun. That when you put a lot of pressure on yourself, if you end up becoming tight, you end up forcing situations. But so far for Stanley Pringle, parang yung laro niya nakikipagpalitan lang siya dito kay Alex Cabagnot eh.
Yeah. Of course, it is only the preseason. Siyempre, ang tunay na pagsubok, all begins when the actual season starts.
And to do it game in and game out.
Exactly.
Consistency. That's where you really separate yung mga veterano dun sa mga baguhan.
Rebound, Rosser. Texter is trailing by 5. Rosser to Ryan Reyes.
Ryan Reyes, just one of those solid guys coming off the bench. Or even starting for Talk and Text. Lagi mo siyang maaasahan that he is giving 101%.
Meantime, here's Jojo Dutsil. Dutsil loses the ball. Picked up by Larry over to Ryan. 2-on-1 break. Rosser, interception by Cabagnot.
And that's what we're talking about. Yung mga rookie mistakes na ganyan could have traveled there. And, case of extra passing for Matt Rosser.
Fonacher for 3. Yes, sir!
That time making that right decision, finding your best three-point shoot.
Continues between GlobalPort, Batapierre, and the Talk and Text Tropang Texters. Miko Alili with Dominic Uy for the PBA Liga ng Bayan. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third. Pringle to Ponferrada. Ponferrada, cross court.
Pico Señales.
Yep, ano yun?
Nakabalik ang Talk and Text. Sino ang pinasok ni Coach Pido Harencio?
Sino?
Automatic?
There you go. It's not just automatic, it's always on automatic. Please say it properly. Meantime, here's Danny Siegel and scores over Nonoy Baclao. And the lead is now with Talk and Text, 58-56.
That's what you call tinatrabaho nitong Talk and Text. Talk and Text, a lot of people will say that they're one of the strongest teams in the PBA, largely because of the experience that they have. And one thing isa sa hindi mo matatawaran dito sa Talk and Text is that championship and winning attitude that they have.
Fonacher. Over to Siegel. Siegel against Baclao. Baclao with a block. And then two guys are on the floor. Halting play. Ponferrada and I believe that's Harvey Carey. Getting entangled. Well, right now, Talk and Text na ang lamang. 58-56 with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Rosser trying to put the handcuffs on Stanley Pringle. Meantime, here's Baclao to Ponferrada and blocks from behind. Ryan Reyes is on the move. Reyes to Larry. Fonacher, step back is good.
I knew right away when Larry took that shot and released, he knew it was going in. Pagtira niya, bumaba na sa depensa eh.
Look at the way Rosser is defending Pringle. It's full denial defense.
Hindi ba kanina ginawa sa kanya yun? So the best thing is ibalik mo din para mahirapan naman itong si Stanley Pringle. Sometimes when a guy of Stanley Pringle's level is bringing down that basketball, takot ka na baka maiwanan ka. But if you're able to pressure him even before he gets that ball and make it difficult, mapapagod din yan pagdating sa dulo.
Rosser will sit down. Kevin Alas checking in. And 2 for 2
too many minutes itong si Kevin Alas so far.
Yep. And now he'll get to play point guard here. Actually, yun din yung one of the things that fans want to see. Kevin Alas, mainly a scorer in the amateur ranks. Can he make that transition to playmaker? Especially for a team like Talk and Text. As Aban will connect.
One thing about Talk and Text is they're going to be running the same offense that he was running in nung Gilas Cadet siya. So it's going to be a lot easier for him to be able to evolve as a basketball player with Talk and Text as compared to maybe a different team.
Ryan Reyes on the move and goes to Aban. Aban, shot clock reads 14. Dirk Nowitzki shot. And that won't work. Pringle against Kevin Alas. Stanley Pringle sets up Dunsil. back to Pringle, and offensive foul on Jojo Dutsil.
Just dribbling showcase right there for Stanley Pringle. Alam mo yung nakakabilib. Yung pag-dribble niya, pag-change direction niya, di man lang parang nawawala yung bola eh. Parang it's just still one fluid motion. And able to get where he wants to go. Dictating to the defense, dito ako pupunta.
Nonoy to Jojo Dutsil.
Baclao. That's a good sign. Baclao not really known for his dribbling prowess, but able to do a couple of dribbles, not turn the ball over, and translate that into a fast break.
Carry outside, Aban. Danny Siegel against Baclao. Siegel fade away. Rebound, Dutsil. Quickly to Stanley Pringle. Pringle's, he's determined to put everybody on skates. Whoa, Pringle behind the back and a nice pass to the wrong man. And Kevin Alas will get an easy layup.
That's going to be interesting to see later on, you know, from the first round to yung mga games nila ng GlobalPort as they move on, anong klase mga depensa ang itatapon sa kanya ng iba't ibang mga coaches.
Jensen. Time winding down in the third quarter. Talkitex on top by 4. Jojo Dutsil against Ryan Reyes. And it's a foul on Ryan Reyes.
You got to find a way to slow down itong si Stanley Pringle and try to take him away from where he's comfortable. Because it's going to be difficult to stop him once he has that basketball at binigyan mo siya ng espasyo. Until another addition for GlobalPort this conference that's familiar with the style of Coach Pido Harencho.
Parecer is back para kay Aaron Aban. One more free throw for Jojo Dutsil. So now, Talkitex can write the last sentence of the third chapter. They're up by 4 points. Kevin Alas, 5 to shoot. Foul. I suppose GlobalPort with fouls to give. That's what Jewel Ponferrada had in mind.
Yun ang advantage. A guy like Jewel Ponferrada after playing for San Mig Coffee, you learn so much on the experience na madadala mo ngayon sa GlobalPort. Interesting. How will he adjust?
How will you evaluate his performance?
Hindi pa natin nakikita talaga ang totoong laro niya.
Naglaro siya.
Oo nga, pero yung totoong laro niya hindi pa.
Okay. Kasi preseason.
Oo. At ang ginawa kasi nun ng Blackwater, they were actually denying Manny Pacquiao. So not really allowing him to show any of his skills pagdating sa basketball. But there's one thing for sure.
What?
If there's one team na ayaw mo makipag-away, Kia.
Eh, sinabi ni Freddy Roach, bawal na daw. Anyway, 2 seconds to go. Alas for 3. And it's the third. Talkitex on top by 4 points. At the end of 3 quarters, Stanley Pringle, the prize rookie of GlobalPort,